Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the West Gippsland Arts Centre for the next in our Ghostlight music series. So lovely to see you all again virtually, and tonight we've got a very special guest all the way from our very own region, the wonderful Bern Carroll. And I'll pop the mask on and we'll have a bit of a chat. It's better if I can see you. Hey Bern, thank you for joining us
Thank
today.
you very much.
Tell me, you won the Gippsland Live video competition that we ran with our Theatre Gippsland mates recently. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. I got together with a friend of mine who plays drums. She wrote the song. I arranged it and we decided that we'd enter. It was one day that we could actually get together.
Oh, that's great.
Apart from restrictions.
It was a lovely initiative.
It was really, really
and
good
very
fun.
early in the piece, we weren't quite sure how long this was going to go for.
No,
I don't know any of us thought we'd still be here now. But
we thought we'd be playing earlier September, no, nothing as such. But
well, big shout out to the Theatre Gippsland crew, all our mates at Sale and down in Bairnsdale and out there in Traralgon and down at Wonthaggi. They're great mates. Bern, tell me about your musical journey.
It's been a long one. I started in the 90s, so moved down from Sydney and kind of found myself in a little trio in about 6 months. I was trying to get into the music scene and Melbourne was the place to be then. So lucky enough, I met a couple of women who were as passionate about music as I was, and we took it further than any of us ever thought it would go. So it was a really good fun.
Internationally?
Internationally, yes. After touring, we just kind of did Melbourne to begin with, then Sydney, and then Perth. We did Australia. We went over to New Zealand. Then we were asked to do the Edinburgh Festival, and as many people at that time, I thought it was just comedy, but the Edinburgh Festival is everything. We were one of the first groups to be playing in the Spiegel tent. You've heard of that, it's been in Melbourne for many years. So we played there in Edinburgh and did really well. We actually got 5 stars, which was
That's great.
5 out of 5, which was really fun. So we went back the next year and then kind of got our act together, toured Australia a few more times. After about, a few years, we decided we'd go to America. And that's where we got into the folk pop. So the folk scene, which is enormous over there. Yeah, so that was really good fun.
So where are you living now?
I live in Phillip Island.
Beautiful.
Yeah, in Surf Beach. It's a really good postcode to have, I think.
Yeah, tell me what's beautiful about there.
Oh, the beaches. If it's windy on one side, you can go to the other side. There's fishing. It's a wonderful community. That's what I love most about it.
That's a recurring theme. The geography, but the community.
Absolutely.
And I'm hearing that from so many people.
Yep.
And I think at this time, community has been so important.
It's really shown to be the thing that everyone needs is more than anything, more than $1 million, more than travel. You need your group around you.
Well, Bern, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm going to get out of your way. I'll take this mask off. I'll get out of the
I
way.
will too.
You get set up and we'll look forward to your set.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Hi, my name's Bern Carroll, and that's short for Bernadette. And I'd just like to acknowledge the land on which I stand, the traditional custodians, and the elders, past, present, and emerging. Before I start, this first song is called "Walking Down the Line." A lot of these songs I wrote in tandem with a couple of friends, and we formed a band called Blue House. I'm doing them solo today, but I'd just like to send a cheerio to Sam and to Jackie. This is actually a song about touring, being on the road. Slipping from the ordinary to the great unknown. Distance calls me from its heart and I'm a million miles from home. Don't know if it's overdue or if it's right on time. All I know, I gotta get out, I gotta get what's mine. I'm fine. Walking down the line, Bella rising beckons me with the promise of the age. It always seems the closer I get on, the further it slips away. But I know that it's a journey that keeps me on this track. So I'll never look back, never look back, never look back, never look back. I'm fine when I'm walking down the line. I do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. And I don't know if my heart is in it, not sure where I'll stay, but I know I'll keep on moving through it to my dying day. Hey, hey, yeah. 'Cause I'm fine when I'm walking down the line. Oh, I'm fine when I'm walking down the line. Don't know where I'm going, but I know I'll get there. I'll never move back. Distance calls me from its heart, but I'll never turn back. I'm walking down the line, I'm walking down the line, walking down the line. I'd like to do a ballad next. This song is called Lonely Girl, written many years ago, to try to explain what girls were all about to guys, but it ended up a lot of guys loved the song, so this is to everyone. It's called Lonely Girl for all. Give a lonely girl half a chance, and though she knows nothing about romance, she could lead you astray. But it doesn't matter anyway, anyway. Now teach a lonely girl how to love, but give a push and you might receive a shove, and she will surely break your heart. But hey, you knew that right from the very start. So close your eyes and let her hide, and count from 1 to 10. 'Cause we all know that we count for something now and then. But if you ask me, well, I know nothing, nothing. Take a lonely girl overseas, let her wander wherever she please. London, Paris, Berlin, Rome, she will always find her own way home. And it's a shame when she goes, but she does, and you can't change a thing, and that's because she's a lonely girl. So give her time out, let her find out all she needs to know. 'Cause it's a treasure in that box she's so reluctant to show. And wrapped around your finger, you could find true love or blue love. Yeah, with a lonely girl. So give her time out, let her find out, day after day after day after day. So close your eyes and let her hide and count from 1 to 10. 'Cause we all know that we count for something now and then. But if you ask me, well, I know nothing, nothing, I know nothing. I did do a lot of touring for 20 years on and off, and went to many countries and had a great time. Always shared it with friends. I didn't tour solo. So went to the Edinburgh Festival a couple of times, got 5 stars, had a fantastic time at the Spiegel tent and in Melbourne and overseas. And then our band decided to go to America, and that was a trip. America is an interesting place. I love it. I love it. I never actually wanted to go, but once I was there, it was so vast and varied, and the people are so terrific over there. I used to go. I have a partner, and I used to go for months at a time. So there was this one particular time when I came home and I was playing in the studio, and put myself in her shoes and went, I wonder what it's like being the partner of somebody who keeps going away and coming back and going away and coming back. So I wrote this song called Come Home Now. The sound of the kids as they play on the street, the hustle, the bustle, the people like me. I'm not so sure I can handle the noise today. I dragged myself back from a day at the shore. The heat wore me out, I'm tired and sore. I was alone, happy to be that way. But now I'm lonely. So come home now. Come home now. Come home now. I lie on the lawn and look up at the sky, dreaming of you. Then I ask myself why. Look, I don't mind waiting, but sometimes I feel so tired. Because being with you is like holding a ghost. You're never here when I need you the most. And it won't be today, it won't be tomorrow, but someday soon you'll take this sorrow and hold me like something holy. You're my one and only. It's the sound of the kids as they play on the street. The hustle, bustle, people I meet. I'm not so sure I can handle that noise today. Now, don't think that I have never played in front of no audience. That didn't sound right. Let's just say I have played in front of no one before. I was with my friend Jack, and we were playing in Austria. Our gig for some reason hadn't been well advertised, so we did our sound check with the sound guys. We had one engineer and the owner, and went back to the hotel, came back, and there was no one, absolutely no one in a theatre kind of probably half this size. So we decided we'd just make it a great rehearsal, and the owner sat down with his dinner and the engineer was up the back, and they made a lot of noise. They were great. They really encouraged us a lot. So, but what happened during that actual gig, where we pretended that we were in front of a huge audience, is some people came in that were performing the next night. And I don't know if anyone knows of a fellow called Victor Wooten, but he's probably the best bass player in the world. And he was performing the next night, and he and his band came in to see us performing, and they were fantastic. We got to sit down with them, and we ended up going on for a second set and doing our whole show. They invited us to their gig the next day, and when we turned up, there was a line outside the door. A line outside the door, hundreds and hundreds of people. It was amazing. And we went, oh my God, okay, fantastic. So we went in, and it was filled with people, and we saw the band, and they waved us over, and they were kind of guarded by security. This is ridiculous. Guarded by security and eating their dinner, and everybody wanted to get to meet them, and like, girls, come over. So we went over and sat with them, and we were getting glares from all the fans. It was fantastic. And anyway, they went and got ready for their show. They started the show. It was awesome, a light show and everything, and he was an amazing performer, and as were his band. And we made ourselves right in the middle of the audience, and we're dancing with everybody, and right in the middle of it, he said over the microphone to the audience, people, if you weren't here last night, you missed something really good. And my friend Jackie and I burst into tears because it had been such a distressing time not playing to anyone, and here was this guy saying it was fantastic. So that was worth the no audience, if I could say that. Anyway, that's just one of my touring stories. Fantastic. This song is called I'll Find You. I suppose it's really about finding yourself. I flew and I drove and I walked to the ends of the earth, searching for something new. I looked and I tried and I sampled all the things that I could, but none of it was true. And I'm never gonna change my ways, 'cause I like myself better these days. And I'll find you, oh I'll find you. It's just taking me a little longer. I'll find you, I will find you. It's just taking me a little longer. I kissed and I touched and I slept my way through my life, longing for that special love. I feel now I've changed and I've woken up something inside that I can be proud of. And I'm never gonna change my ways, 'cause I like myself better these days. And I'll find you, oh I'll find you. It's just taking me a little longer. I'll find you, I will find you. It's just taking me a little longer. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. I've stopped and I've looked, now I'm waiting for the sunrise to come and shine upon your face. When that morning comes, I will open up the doors to my heart, and you'll walk into that space. And I'll never make you change your ways. We'll love each other every single day. Hey, hey. Oh, I'll find you, oh, I'll find you. It's just taking me a little longer. I'll find you, I will find you. It's just taking me. And I'm never gonna change my ways, 'cause I like myself better these days. These days. These days. I'd like to thank Maton for supporting artists. I got this guitar many years ago. They were terrific to me. I couldn't afford a guitar. I was needing a new one, and went up to the folk up there, and they let me pay it off, and they charged me half, which I thought was fantastic. And then I did get sponsored by them fully. So thank you, Maton, for making such beautiful guitars and for being terrific people. This song is called Winter in New York. Could be anywhere, really. It's about two people who meet. Oh, you'll hear. Paula was an artist and a thinker and a seasoned traveller too. He met her in New York in the winter. He was only passing through. They spent the week together with each other, didn't see another soul. She left a number on a postcard, 'cause it was time for her to go. She only thinks of him when it's raining. Funny how it comes to that. She only thinks of him when it's raining. She got a doctorate in the fine arts and a garage by the Seine. Good girl. She learned the language, really lived it, and never went back home again. She only thinks of him when it's raining. Funny how it comes to that. She only thinks of him when it's raining. And it's raining hard today. It's raining hard today. Yeah, 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 yeah. He went home to marry, raise a family, do the same thing 9 to 5. He kept a postcard 'cause it reminds him of a week he felt alive and warm and wet in New York in the winter with a love that couldn't stay. If only he'd called her and braved the weather, he wonders where they'd be today. He always thinks of her when it's raining. Funny how he can go right back, right back. He always thinks of her when it's raining. And it's raining hard today. It's raining hard today. It's raining, it's pouring. The old man is snoring. This is from an album called These Days by the Blue House, or Blue House. Take me to your ocean, let me feel the breeze. I think I'm gonna drown here, I can't find the words. And if I made a holy mess and don't deserve your tenderness, I'm willing to confess. All I need is more than one more. All I need is more than one more. All I need is more than one more kiss. 'Cause I am in a desert and all I feel is heat. I think I'm gonna burn here, can't find the words. Think I'm gonna burn up here, I can't say the words. Because I made a holy mess and don't deserve your tenderness, but I will never live on less. I have more than one more. 'Cause all I need is more than one more. All I want is more than one more kiss. I think I'm gonna die here, 'cause heaven is your arms. No need for words. I was born in Sydney, but I moved down to Melbourne many, many years ago, half my lifetime ago now. And this song was written while living in Northcote, I think I was. And it was about trying to follow dreams, trying to believe in dreams, and how that whole affirmation thing. And it was good, it actually worked. So I'd say try it. I wanted a few things, I wrote them down, and out popped this song. It's called Let It Go, because in the end I found out that you kind of just have to. I always thought that I'd live by the sea and watch the waves from my veranda. But the closest that it seems I'll ever be is seeing the surf on my screensaver. And I wanna love her in the category of happy ever after. They'll think the world of me, but they will just have to be into girls, guitars and laughter. And the only way to make them real is to keep them nice and close. Then let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And I'm having trouble with my job today, 'cause my head is in the sand. There's obligations I must fulfill before my dreams become my plan. There's been some worry, there's been some doubt. One thing I have learned is let it out and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. We'll figure out what matters most. Hold it tight and then let it go. I know one day I'll live by the sea with my best friend beside me. But for now I am content to be believing, yeah. So let it go. I'll let it go. Let it go. I've got no worries, I've got no doubts. One thing I have learned is to let it out and let it go. You gotta let it out and let it go. You really gotta let it go. Let it go. You really gotta let it go. I'll do this next song. It's called Emptiness, and it was written while in tour in London. Well, we went to the Edinburgh Festival, and for the second time. We'd done very well the first time, and it was our second trip, and didn't have much money, but had been promised a lot of gigs by a guy over there. This is the time when the internet wasn't really big, so we were kind of using phone calls to make sure that this fellow was okay. And anyway, he turned out it was a bit of a shyster. So my band and I, Blue House, we ended up in London, and there were no gigs. We'd been promised about 30 in a 2-month period. So we got over to London and had no money. So we were lucky we had some friends that we'd made over there, and we camped on their floors and different places. And I even tried to win some money at a karaoke, but I got a B glass, and it wasn't even full. But anyway, I did win a schooner, so it was fantastic, and used that as a gift. So yeah, this was written at the end of that tour. Everyone went their separate ways. One friend went to Europe, one friend went home, and I stayed in London and missed them terribly. It had brought us very together, this whole mess. And we had a great time in Edinburgh too. So I wrote this song called Emptiness. I don't like the yellow couch against the pale pink wall. It smells like damp, I think it is, so it's nothing at all. I feel so down and I'm so critical. I wish someone would call. The emptiness of leaving you, and there's nothing on the TV. I'm sick of my CDs. The movies are all B-rated. I must be ready to bleed. I'm eating too much fried food. Maybe a good cry is all I really need. The emptiness of leaving you. The colours are faded in my garden, and the day doesn't look so bright. I sleep all day and then there's nothing but to stay awake all night and think and drink and smoke and rave. Tomorrow I'll be alright. The emptiness of needing you. Funny how songs can take you right back. That song always does. Very strange. Must say thank you, Deb. So, I just realised all my touring stories are kind of bad. Well, not bad, it's just about sad things. So, things balance out in life. I recall a time before the moment I met you, looking up into the stars. I'd wish for someone who'd know me still and always will. Loving you for hours, I would lay with you for days. You have special powers over me in certain ways, and I know you still, I always will. Oh, I know you still, I always will. Circle all around you like a moth around the flame, 'cause you are fascinating to me time and time again. And I know you still, I always will. Times are bad enough when you are gone. I'll wrap myself in clothes and memories so I can feel you everywhere. So hold my hand one more time as we drift around this sun, and I will not be lonely with my one and only. I know you still, I always will. And you know me still, you always will. So I've had a marvellous life singing and playing. I really feel for all the people that are not touring at the moment. I'm kind of lucky. I live in Phillip Island and I have a lovely outlook, a good life. And I did get to travel all that time and meet some marvellous people. And it all came from just a little dream. I wanted to live and work while travelling. So you find people help you along the way. You've got to be willing to trust people. I had a lot of lovely people who helped me. This song is called In Deep. It's about getting into trouble and not being able to step out of it, even though you're in it. Never know what you're gonna get when you go to the edge. Can't see past your own senses, no matter what anyone says. Say you're in deep now, deep, really deep now. Can't get to sleep now, dreaming keeps you awake. Too bad you didn't listen to me when you went to the edge. I could have told you what to expect, but on a brave face instead. See, you're in deep now, deep, really deep now. Can't get to sleep now, 'cause dreaming keeps you awake. And it's funny how things go so low. And swinging on the backyard line just isn't the way to feel okay. It's funny how things go so low. And swinging on the backyard line just isn't the way to feel okay. I saw it in the way you moved, I heard the things that you said, and there's no doubt now, there's no doubt now, there's no doubt now. I'm in deep. Oh, I'm in deep. I'm in deep. And there's no doubt now, there's no doubt now, no doubt now, no doubt now. I'm not okay. I'm in deep. I'm in deep. I'm in deep. I'd like to say thank you very much to all the people that are operating the machines, the men and the women here, who have put this all together and giving us a chance to perform during this COVID-19 time, this very strange time. We'll look back on this in years to come and just go, wow, like, what a strange thing, not seeing people's faces, not hugging, not interacting. I hope you're all enjoying it. These guys are clapping, and these guys and girls are clapping, and I hope everyone's having a good time. I am, thank you. This one's about, I was talking to a girl, my friend Jackie and I were talking to a girl in America once, and she happened to say, it's really hard to be easy on yourself, but easy to be hard. I thought, that is a fantastic line for a song, so that's where this one came from. So don't be too hard on yourself at the moment. Driving down 64, she's swerving, making mistakes. That's all it takes. In another life, before the booze, if only they told her she could. She thinks she would. She makes it easy to be hard. It's easy to be hard. It's easy to be hard on yourself. buying him his drink again. He bragged to everyone that he would go far, come home a star. He had what it takes, didn't get the breaks. Now he thinks in this life he won't win, but he just gives in. He made it easy to be hard, easy to be hard. It's easy to be hard on yourself. It's easy to be hard, easy to be hard, easy to be hard on yourself. So don't be hard on yourself. Too easy to be hard on yourself. Easy to be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Take it easy. Thank you. Have a great day. Or not.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bern Carroll. Thank you, Bern. All right, well, it's an amazing time for us all here, but we're really looking forward to bringing you more of our Ghostlight series. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. Thank you so much for all the feedback and all of the messages we've been getting. Thousands of people have been watching these shows, which is brilliant. We do want to bring you the live show eventually, and I'm sure we can. Things are starting to ease up. We're really feeling very optimistic. But in the short term, we're doing the very best we can, as are our colleagues all over the state. And we're bringing you the most beautiful music from our region and bringing you the stars right to your home. So ladies and gentlemen, from the West Gippsland Arts Centre, once again, good night.